In every superhero, mythical, action comic, story, video game, everything, we have seen the depiction of children of the gods, and they're always fantastical. Hercules, we have seen Theseus, Perseus. The only relatable one we have ever seen was Kratos himself, blessed with super strength, speed, and most of all, he was able to die. This story takes us into the life of B, codenamed Berzerker, a warrior born from a god who cannot die. And trust me, he has tried to so many times. Welcome to my YouTube channel, where we talk about comic book stuff, and this is the start of Berzerker. We begin our story with rain. We see B sitting in the rain, feeling sorry for himself, when a car pulls up next to him. This was an SUV, and a simple sentence was uttered: "It is time." Next thing we know, we're with B again, but this time he is in his demon mode, in his battle outfit, ready to cause chaos. Wrapping his arms up in bandages, everyone next to him could feel his aura. He was in his kill mode, and they knew him well enough to get away from him when he was in his kill mode, because they sat inches away from him. Himself and a group of soldiers were on a mission to infiltrate a certain country and apprehend a certain leader, and he was used as the shield. Spearheading this attack force, he was the one that was always supposed to go first, and as soon as they reached the drop point, he got ready and he dived straight in. No need for a parachute or a rope. He was part god, and he knew it. Jumping down, he ascended into battle. As soon as he landed, he had already taken out 4 people. While the rest of the soldiers used gun, he simply just walked up to people and punched their head in. Literally, he was that fast. And remember when I said he was the shield? He was the literal shield. When they were about to infiltrate, they made way for him because he could not die. So every attack, he took it head first to ensure the soldiers behind him. Every attack, he took it and destroyed the person launching the attack. He was basically like a rabid dog. And when he entered a room full of soldiers, this was like Christmas for him. They shot and shot, but it was pointless. With every strike, he took a body part. He gouged people's guts out from their stomach, putting out bone and using the bone as weapons to tear up the rest. Using his bone weapon, he just ripped an arm off a soldier and proceeded to beat the rest of the people with the arm. Making sure to leave one alive for questioning. They wanted to know where his boss was, and as soon as he confessed he was about to leave the country, Berzerk pulled up, grabbing this soldier and diving headfirst out of the building. With no fear about his own safety, he just needed a ride to the ground floor so he could catch his boss before he left, crashing headfirst into a truck. Of course he survived, but right now, his goal was to find a leader. So he jumped out of the truck and found an armored tank shooting directly at him. Obviously, he just charged towards it because no matter the damage he takes, he would never die. But it doesn't mean he's just blind, because he was skilled enough to jump through. Using both of his feet, he crashed through, crushing the driver's skull and tossing his corpse out the window, driving the truck to where he needs to be. But this was an armored truck. The driver was not alone, but Berzerk wasn't bothered. He dodged the bullets, losing his nose in the process. Using his elbow, he knocked out the shooter, making sure to take his gun and stop it from shooting any more bullets. He tossed the gun outside, grabbed the grenade, peeling the pin with his teeth and holding the grenade against his soldier's chest till it went off. Blowing up a portion of this vehicle, he had lost his hand, but he didn't care. He had a mission to complete, and the United States forces allowed him to do his thing, simply giving him instructions from the earpiece in his ear, because they knew better than to be close to him when he's in his kill mode. He had already pulled up to the airport, but he wasn't stopping, he wasn't slowing down, going directly for the private jet, ramming straight into it, destroying it in one fell swoop. He survived, obviously, but the mission was not complete. He had someone to find in this rubble. Walking in the midst of this hellfire, his flesh burning, he was looking for someone, and when he found him, all he could see was utter fear in this man's eyes. "How are you alive?" He couldn't say a word. All he could hear was an earpiece in his ear telling him, "We need him alive. Do not kill him." Or like I said, He was in his kill mode. With one hand, he took him out, making sure to pull out his heart and eating it. Deadass, he was eating a man's heart. But when he looked to his left, he saw someone. There was another survivor, a young man, and he froze because he saw something in that moment. A memory he never thought he could remember. The mission was over. On his way back, they gave him a medicine to calm him down. And when he took it, he awoken back in the base. Because yes, he actually works for the US government. And he was a tool, a weapon they unleashed when there was no other option. And he only had one request. You can use me however you see fit. Make me your kill machine. Make me your agent. Just give me one thing. Give me a way to die. But you know the government had other plans. They even wanted to clone him, but he didn't care. He just wanted all of this to end. After fixing him up as best they could, it was time for his therapy session because he had to have these every single mission. Because you saw, he's a straight up killing weapon. Deadass, he's like a gun. But his nurse was different. She didn't believe he was a god. She just believed he was a form of humanity she didn't understand. That didn't make him a god. He just laughed. Think what you will, doctor. Just give me my mortality. Gods are immortal. I am immortal, so therefore I am a god. But she simply repeated, you're just something we don't understand yet. And he laughed. I remember when I started working with the US and all they had for painkillers were whiskey. Now you have these big fancy machines. Do you think they would help? And she said she is sure of it. And he said, okay, give it a shot. And so the treatment began. She recalled that today was different. Something happened during your mission. You saw something that made a side of your brain come alive. He recalled, yes, I saw a young man before he was gunned down by a soldier. Blam. No witnesses, the soldier said. She then proceeds to explain that she saw something new before bringing out a syringe and a pill and administering both into his system. Then he truly started to remember. He started to remember his past, his birth, his parents. Feeding him the final pill, he went into a deep state of thought, and he recalled, yes, I recall my life, the day I was born, part God, onto this earth. Thank you for watching this video till this point. This has been Berzerker Issue 1, part of the new storyline I will be covering. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the notification button to be notified when I drop a new video. Thank you, and have a good day.